What's up, guys? This video is sponsored by Nobody. Head on to nobody.com to get 10% on your next order. Also, I can't stop looking at my Jerry, he's absolutely gorgeous. But that's not what this video is about, even though that was probably what you were expecting. Today's video is about people bullying the legendary tiger pet. So, Dungeons is right around the corner, and people are trying to get the best DPS pet. There are four best DPS pets currently in the game, and of course, the legendary Ender Dragon pet is the best, but most people cannot afford it because the legendary Ender Dragon pet is worth 500 mil in the AH. So people try to find an alternative: the Wither Skeleton pet and the Tiger pet. Now, looking at the basic stats of both the pets, the legendary tiger pet gives 50 crit damage, which is more than the wither skeleton pet. But the wither skeleton pet gives a little bit more strength. If we look at the abilities of the legendary tiger pet, they provide a 20% chance to strike twice. In my opinion, this ability is very situational. A 55% reduction of healing by melee attacks, and it adds 20% damage against enemies with no other enemies nearby. Basically, it is a 20% and 44% damage increase against dungeon bosses. Apex Predator ability is currently broken right now because it doesn't add to your damage. The Merciless Swipe is extremely useful if you think about it, because if you are leeching your dragon or fighting a golem boss, your best bet is to use your legendary tiger pet rather than the legendary wither skeleton pet. If you are fighting something like the magma boss with 100k health, then legendary with a skeleton pet is your best bet. So now let's talk about the prices of both the pets. The legendary tiger pet is worth around 16 million coins and sometimes 25 million if not in the zoo. Against dungeon bosses, the legendary tiger pet, in my opinion, is absolutely going to be your best bet. Now, let's talk about the legendary wither skeleton pet. So, the legendary wither skeleton pet has two abilities which are absolutely useless, because the first ability, you don't need skeletons to do like 30% less damage to you unless there is a wither skeleton slayer, and the second ability is also pretty useless because it adds 50% more damage against wither skeletons. And since there is no wither skeleton slayer, the second ability is useless. The third ability is an unstackable ability which makes it super OP, and it has a 3-second cooldown. Basically, if you hit a mob, you would do 200% damage of your base damage. If this pet is epic, then it's completely useless, but the legendary perk makes it OP. It is super cheap and worth like 4 mil in the AH and 2 mil if you craft it yourself. Comparing to the legendary tiger pet, this pet is super duper cheap. This pet is super OP, and I think it will get a nerf because 200% of your base damage is kind of broken right now. So, right now, the concluding statement is that both of these pets are very situational. Like, in a situation like you are fighting a dragon, then with the legendary tiger pet is your best bet. And if you're fighting a magma boss, then wither skeleton is your best bet. So this will be the end of the video. Thanks everyone for watching. I know this is my first video, so I'd like you all to leave a big fat thumbs up. And if you really hated this video, you are more than entitled to smash the dislike button. Discord link in the description, shameless vlog. Thanks everyone for watching. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.